for Botox. Ask your doctor about Botox today.
Good morning. So glad to see you on a beautiful day here in the Tennessee Valley. Of late, I think that we are helping to keep your social calendar very full because life is back to normal. People are eager to get out and be a part of activities that are going to enrich their own lives and help somebody else along the way. So we're going to kick off the show for you this morning with that very topic. And in return, you have a chance to help our beautiful Tennessee Valley because it's time once again for Save Water, Drink Wine. You can't have the topic conversation without Mary Beth Sutton, who is here from Waterways, and Amy Catcher, who is here with just all things environmental and happy. So good to see you both.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So how many years is this for Save Water?
This is 10 years.
10
This
years.
is 10 years.
You know, I marvel at that because if you've ever tried to throw a birthday party, much less an event like this, it is not easy.
No,
and
it is not.
If you didn't do it great, sponsors wouldn't come back year after year to be a part of it.
Exactly. And we have more sponsors this year than ever, and we appreciate them so very much because we couldn't do it without them.
So I asked you, are we pushing sponsorship or ticket sales? And you said no, ticket sales.
Ticket sales, please.
Mary Beth was very excited, Amy. I guess you were too, that you're back at Crabtree Farms this year.
Yes. You know what, Julie? That's something that we did last year as a circumstance of COVID. We had to move the event outside, and it was such a great success that we said, you know what? Let's just keep going, keep on keeping on. And it was such a success that we just actually added 2 more sponsors within the past couple of days. So we want to say thank you to our incredible sponsors. Chambliss is our biggest sponsor. We've got Propex, we've got Tennessee American Water, we've got, gosh, there are so many, BASF. I mean, there's so many that we want to list them. We sent you a great graphic that we can put up and hopefully hit all of the amazing sponsors that we have. Loopy's is going to have some great food for us. So as you come, you learn how you can save all of our incredible watersheds here in the Tennessee Valley. You walk around, you drink some great wine, you drink some great beer, and you learn about the sponsors, you learn about the watersheds here. It's going to be a great event, Julie. I hope you can join us.
Mary Beth is giggling because she's thinking, gosh, I could have slept in this morning. Amy's got this thing covered.
Go Amy, go Amy.
So, okay, but let's talk about the educational mission behind this,
Right.
because you are an educator by trade.
Right.
You love the environment, and you are not a wallflower, Mary Beth. So when
really?
there is something
Now I'm giggling.
to be pushed, you're going to be right up there, you know, pushing it forward. This has been a passion of yours for a long time before it became popular.
Long time. I'm an educator and an environmental scientist and started this organization 18 years ago now. So it's, yeah, very much a passion.
Well, and you know, we've always been the scenic city, but
where our water has not always been so scenic.
that's right. We haven't always lived it the way
Right.
we do now. And so people, because of outreaches like yours and efforts like yours, we get national attention.
Right. And national attention to do something better. Waterways is all about personal actions, personal positive actions you can take for protecting and improving our water. And if you think about, but you have to start with education. It's the foundation of everything.
Yeah.
It's education for kids, and we do a whole lot of school programs and programs with different homeschool groups or with Enterprise South Nature Park, but we also work with adults, with homeowners, with community groups, because everybody lives downstream and everybody impacts people downstream. So what you do in your water could impact what is happening at Amy's house downstream.
Okay, so yes, so for people who are watching saying, well, you know, I don't litter, I don't throw things out my car window, I'm good. The truth is all of us can improve. That's what you're saying.
Everybody can improve.
What are some easy things that people can do?
Well, and reduce your use of single-use plastics is a huge thing. We've got so much microplastic in our waterways. That's the stuff you cannot see, but it's in all of our waters.
Okay, so what that means is you take your own bag to the grocery store.
Exactly.
Have a water bottle.
Your own water bottle. Whatever you can do to reduce single-use plastics.
Okay.
And easy other things are, at your home, infiltrate the water. Don't let it run off and carry whatever's on the street or whatever is around the neighborhood straight to the creek. Capture your rainwater.
Like with a watershed kind of thing?
kind of like the watershed, but also kind of it's stormwater. We've got so much water coming down now because of the change in precipitation patterns.
Right.
That what happens in my yard or what happens in my neighbor's yard might just wash right down into my yard. So
Okay.
You got to think about what you're doing. And if you can capture that rainwater and make it soak back into the ground, then it will recharge the streams and it will also be filtered out by the ground.
Okay, so when people come to Save Water, Drink Wine, will there be some educational opportunities for them to learn about some of this stuff?
Absolutely. And we really like to explode, I was going to say, expand, that's the word, expand to all of our other groups, our colleagues that also do good stuff for our watershed. So you will also see South Chick Greenway Alliance, the North Chick Conservancy, the Reflection Riding, who else is coming?
Everybody.
Wild Trails. So we're going to focus on what's going on at different watersheds around our community.
Okay, Amy, I'm going to throw this one to you. About a minute and a half left, and I promise you there is no reason you're getting it other than the fact to bring you in. But talk to me about the wine.
Oh, that's great. So Mary Beth has some incredible partners at local wineries and some distillers and distributors rather around here. And you know, it's not just wine. We're also going to bring beer. So you know, it's called Save Water, Drink Wine, but we also add the and beer because Wanderlinger is going to have beer here as well. So you know, the local breweries are involved because it's not just for the wine drinkers, but also you don't have to imbibe to have a good time. Designated drivers get in for half price, so you don't have to drink the alcoholic beverages to have a good time. But I do want to throw a plug in now. If you want to come, make sure and get online to mywaterways.org, mywaterways.org. Buy the tickets now because they're $50 right now, half price for designated drivers. But if you wait till the day of the event, it goes up $10, goes up to $60. So you definitely want to get online, buy the tickets now, come join us March 26th. At Crabtree Farms because it's going to be a great time, 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. You're going to have a lot of time walking around, learning about all of the watersheds that Mary Beth just talked about. It's going to be so much fun.
For any of you who've been in Chattanooga any length of time, you'll understand what I'm saying. It's like she's waiting for her 30-second cue. She's back on the air again. Mywaterways.org. That's what you heard Amy say. March 26th, 5 to 8, Crabtree Farms. Tickets will go quickly,
Yes.
so do
Sold out
not
last year.
wait.
It did sell
Sold
out.
out last year. And we have Mountain Cove Bluegrass Band is also going to be there.
Love it. All right, that's a wrap.
In the past, you've heard about West Shore Homes' fast, easy